Hello, hey there, hi there. Rumbutt here. And yes, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So, here's what I did. Because I knew that there was nothing new in New Game Plus between where I had left off and where I'm good. Having a good Christmas. Watched fucking cheese-ass 90s movies on my Prime, on my Amazon Prime free trial that I got for shipping Christmas presents to my family. So what I did was, because I knew there wasn't anything new between the fight with Rusty and making the decision on the ending, I just did the stuff. No, I didn't watch Die Hard. I watched The Arrival from 1996 with Charlie Sheen, which is an old alien invasion movie. Also, you know what? Die Hard is old school for quote-unquote real Christmas movie. You want a Christmas, Christmas movie? What about the one with Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer that got Robert Downey Jr. the role for Iron Man? I'm talking about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. The director of that then seems to be obsessed with Christmas movies. Yeah, the director of that directed Iron Man 3, which takes place on Christmas, because the director of that film obsessed with Christmas. Yeah. I took it up to the decision point because there's nothing new in between that and in between where we were and the decision point. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I did that off stream yesterday was because, streaming puts a little bit of extra pressure on it, right? And I was like, man, that boss is really hard. Like, that boss is for real. I don't want to have a stream where I'm beating my head against that boss trying to beat it again for, like, a whole stream, and then have to have another stream before we get through to the next ending, right? Which I felt was a possibility. So I went to go do the stuff yesterday, and yeah, I did it in one try. It was really badass. I think I used one repair kit, and I also, in the process, got all the combat logs, which is, by the way, a gigantic fucking pain in the ass, because you have to kill all the... They're autonomous grinder wheels, but they're actually bone wheel skeletons. And they got bone wheel skeletons into fucking Armored Core by calling them autonomous grinder wheels. You have to kill all of them, and then finish the mission. So I did that. I did it in one try. I think I used one repair kit. I don't know for sure because I wasn't streaming, and so I don't have a VOD of it to go back and be like, how locked in was I? But I know I did it in one shot. Anyway. We now have to do this shit, which is going to be really, really, really terribly traumatic, because I am estimating that this ending is going to suck. And it's the reason why I chose this one, is because I looked at this and I was like, this is gonna end bad. This is gonna end terribly. This cannot end anywhere but tears. And then this was like, yeah, people we like died, we killed some of them, but it seemed like we created hope for the future, and I feel like this one's gonna be not that. I feel like, yeah, no, like, that's a thing that I should have fucking done so that I could fucking be the clip of, like, here's me one-shotting this fucking bullshit. Look at this. Oh, wow, I used one repair kit and didn't even use my pulse armor once. To be fair, that boss, while it is fast as fuck and does a shit ton of goddamn fucking damage, it is made out of tissue paper. It has, like, no health. So, like, the key to that boss is don't let it do anything. Right? The key to that boss is do not let it do anything. You get in close and you fucking, you murder that bitch before it can do any of its cool moves. Like, that's the trick, right? Because, like, it's fast and it does a shit ton of damage and it puts bullshit all over the screen, but it is made of fucking tissue paper. Alright. Yes, exactly. Also, my AC's really good for that, especially now.
Situation, tourist.
Coyote Pyrite fucking does that shit
Archivist
real good.
has sent its entire force after the Xylem. We're trying to fend them off, but honestly, we've got our backs to the wall right now. That's where you come in. Leave the grunts to Chatty and the others. I've found someone just right for you. V1 Freud, the ace leading the corporate force.
All right, hang on, Carla. Let me just
Walter left me
switch
one
my
last card
AC
to
from
play.
Coyote Pyrite to mommy issues.
Once you're in, there's no
Then
turning
Freud will
back.
have no chance.
Can I count on you?
All right, let's go.
Raven, you've made your decision.
I'm sorry, Air.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? I mean, you're sorry because you can't support me anymore, right? You're sorry because you're gonna have to fight me now, right? That's the reason why. Okay, yeah.
Main system activating combat mode.
All right, let's roll. We've still got time until V1 deploys. Deal with the corpse heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at winning this. No pressure, tourist.
V2, situation report, sir. We've engaged the independent mercenary.
So that's what much is it?
I've got fire to put out on the ground. By all means, take charge of the Turbionic.
Get a load of the big mouth on him.
The machine is breaking up!
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
We're taking a pounding, Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
Fucking go. We're gonna fight him in the same arena, huh?
Visuals on the independent mercenary, sir. Understood. Eliminated!
Now we've got an HC.
Fuck.
Guess Archivist likes to recycle too. Because the PCA tech is a little waste.
Mark fit. V2, sir. V1 ready to... I told you not to bother the grunt. Handle it. Mercenary.
Looks like we've secured the area. Resupply while you can.
Oh, we get a resupply here, huh? Whew. So this is the easier mission that pays more money.
Enemy reinforcements, Chief. Too many to handle.
Where do they even find all these people? Go give Chatty a helping hand, tourist.
Chief, enemy detected. Coming in hot. ID code reads V1.
V1. Freud's making his move. Hurry it up, tourist.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Kept me waiting, tourist.
You made it.
fight back.
Upgrading multiple LCs. And a pulse protection drone.
I'll move up front and draw their fire. Chief, V1 is close.
Oh yeah? No rest for the wicked.
Ah, fuck.
Seems they weren't so trivial after all. Never mind. That's what we have V1 for.
Uh-huh. Let's fucking go.
You must be Raven. Never sparred with one of Walter's hounds before.
Laser sword,
This had better be
linear
worth it.
rifle. I think linear rifle or assault rifle.
Let's get this trash out of the way.
Chatty! Chatty, he's...
AI controlled AC, always the same.
Fucker.
2 repair kits remaining.
I haven't seen moves like that before. Interesting. This is no time for fun and games, Freud. Our objective is to seize this island. You can ignore the what. Yes, Snail. You're right. Now then, let's continue. I'm glad I chose your company over Snail's. You fight like a hound on
Fuck.
the hunt. At this altitude, I'd expected a scavenger bird.
Watch those laser drones. Take serious skill in using the way he is.
Not now. Locksmith.
Bitch.
I want.
Get fucked, nerd.
Confirmed. V1. Freud down. I was right to bet on you, tourist. Me, Walter, Chatty. We were all counting on you.
That's a lot. All right.
Incoming comms.
Just went to say goodbye to Chatty. He was an AI I developed. Could have moved him into a new body, but... well, I never could bring myself to back him up. Be like taking the life out of him. You seem like you've lost someone too. Hope I'm just imagining things.
No, you're not. Don't like getting that emblem. Costs too much, man. Let's get the most expensive parts we can, huh? Oh, whatever. We'll just go from the top of the list. We can make this quicker by doing this. that should be it. Alright, next mission. Breach the Carmen line. Destroy the Arquebus Interceptor fleet. Do I get to fight Snail again?
I'll brief you on the job, tourist. The Xylem's just inside the Carmen line, skimming the border of outer space. Meanwhile, Arquebus still hasn't taken full control over Rubicon's closure system. They're locked out of the satellite cannons, making this their last line of defense.
Sick. That's not
We'll be
foreboding
fighting
at
their
all.
interceptor fleet in the air. But we're not totally screwed. This area of space is thick with residual coral from the fires of Ibis. Take a dip in the coral flow, and you could draw on an unlimited source of energy. That's all, a tourist. Break through the fleet, and the vascular plan is ours.
Alright.
Time to do or die. Let's get our laughs while we can.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to erasing this fucking timeline. Cause let me tell you what, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting Rusty to help me out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to fucking kill Rusty, in fact.
Let the games begin. Hope you don't mind a little friendly competition. Whoops. Looks like I got the first point.
Locking approach to the vascular plant. Main fleet, hold the defensive line.
Oh, I see.
Bagged one yourself, huh? We're 1-1.
We've got eyes on the independent mercenary. Prioritize fire on Raven.
Yikes, tourist. Looks like they want you dead first. Tough break. It's not easy being popular. Two down.
Yeah, you
Not
said
bad,
it.
tourist. Looks like all your fans are dying to see you, tourist. Blast your way through. We're cleaning up.
Okay. This way, huh?
Lost the vanguard. Main fleet, maintain formation.
Oh, we have infinite energy. That's what's going on. Okay.
That's third interceptor to go down. Four goes to the tourist.
Main fleet 2, you must hold the line.
They're spread out wide. I'll start taking them out from the right. You take the left.
Roger that.
Main fleet 2 is taking casualties. Hold the line.
Bag two of them myself. That makes 5. They brought out the big guns. Don't get hit. job. That's this sector dealt with. Wait, what's that? We're under attack? Tourist! Unidentified AC on the Xylem. Head back, pronto!
Oh, that's gonna be Rusty. We gotta fight Rusty now. Yep.
Here we are, buddy. I was right all along. You were just another threat to Rubicon.
It's that Vesper. That's no Archivist AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why, but it looks like he was using the corpse too.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Don't look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
Where did this resolve come from? You must have chosen something. You found your purpose, didn't you? I won't stop. Chase the clouds from over Rubicon. Only I can fly high enough.
My shoulder ammunition is 15%. No repair kits remaining.
You flew just out of reach. Buddy.
See you later, buddy. That's what I was afraid of.
Buddy, huh? Do him a favor, tourist. Remember him.
Yep. Guess who that is? Guess who just shot us?
Satellite cannons? This isn't right. There's no way the corpse took the closure system. Who's controlling them?
I mean, you've got one guess, Salt. Because we know who's controlling those. Right? Someone we haven't heard from for 2 missions. Oh, we got the Alba parts from that. Wonderful.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode.
Let's look at the lore on the Alba parts, huh? We can just go. There we go. New head part developed by Elcano. Oh, that's sick. Utilizes technology received from Furlong Dynamics to achieve improved overall balance and precise AC control. Oh, we have that on. Okay, yeah. Put everything on default. Fuck it. We know what we're looking at. So this is the yeah. This is Steel Haze Ortus. Very lightweight. Alright, very lightweight stuff. Tissue paper mech, really. The legs look super cool. Like, the thing about it is the legs look super cool, but damn, does it lower how much load you can do. Which sucks, because man, they look cool, but the stats are not my style. All right. Shut down the closure satellites. Final mission. I wonder who the boss fight's gonna be.
Raven. I was the one who fired the satellite cannons.
Yeah, I figured.
I know that you've made your choice.
Yep. I don't like it. I don't like it, Air. There's a
And
reason
I
why I
must
didn't do
my
this.
duty. As a Rubiconian.
That's a fucking briefing. What a fucking great mission briefing. What a fucking great mission briefing.
I'm waiting at the closure station. Come to me, Raven.
Now, one of the cool things about this is we're going to be going to the place that shot at us when we were coming in, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, that doesn't look like part of the
Ship's
evil
pretty
ending at
roughed
all.
up. Autopilot's out. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Which means Cinder dies no matter what.
I'll leave the satellites to you, tourist.
Yeah, so Cinder dies no matter what choice you make.
You know, for a tourist, you've got a sense of humor. Good luck out there.
See, look, there's the gun that shot at us. Oh, this is just a boss fight.
Raven. I know you can still see it.
Sure can.
The voices of the coral. And yet you turned your back on our shared potential. You want to silence us forever.
I'm gonna guess this is gonna be harder than Walter.
Raven, I will stop you. You will never burn Rubicon.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Cylon. Carry your shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis is a shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Two repair kits remaining.
I realize what you are. The spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
AP at 30%.
I'll end this, Raven.
Yeah, definitely harder than Walter.
The only one.
Whew.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Cylon. Carry our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis, shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together.
Learn that move from me.
Two repair kits remaining.
You are strong. Dangerous. I hold nothing back. I realize what you are. The spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
One repair kit remaining. No repair kits remaining.
Brothers and sisters.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Fire ends this rape. Humanity wants to burn all. Everything on Rubicon. I won't let you. Mayhem. Believe. Our shared dream.
Oh yeah. That feels so much worse than fighting Walter. Not just in terms of it's a harder fight, but also in terms of Walter was brainwashed, but he was still holding himself back because he had feelings for us, whereas Ire is trying, begging, telling us not to do what we're gonna do. But she has to fight us because we're doing something fucking terrible. We're doing something awful. So she has to fight us. And she's begging us, just stop, just don't do this. Yeah, that fight feels so much worse. It's much more of a real fight because we don't have Balteus 2 in this run, and like the Rusty fight, I feel kind of robbed by the Rusty fight because we have infinite energy, so it's that Rusty fight kind of sucks, honestly. I don't like it. But yeah, we're definitely the villains here. Look at us, we're the fucking villains. Look at this shit. We just nuked a planet by genociding a fucking, by genociding a whole species. We just nuked a planet.
There were no winners at the close of the Coral War. When the storm of fire finally faded, only the ashes of civilization
We killed everyone.
remained.
We fucking killed everyone, including ourselves.
Ruined and haunted, the corporations made a joint announcement with the Planetary Closure Administration. Rubicon was to be abandoned, left a dead planet forever.
We literally killed everyone, including ourselves.
The monster who burned the stars vanished into the flames, never to be heard from again.
Okay, time to
Yet
start.
history would forever remember.
Here it comes. Here comes the line.
The fires of Raven.
And that's what the ending's called. You get Fires of Raven or Liberator of Rubicon for your first two endings. Good God. Is that definitely the bad ending? Did I make the right choice the first time? You bet your fucking ass I made the right choice the first time. Everybody who was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking...
Verified.
Oh.
Playing back message. Sender. Handler Walter.
Looks like you got the job done.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea, Walter.
You chose to carry our burden and right the wrongs of the past.
I think I just made brand new wrongs, Walter.
I'm sorry. And I'm grateful. 621.
Like, I understand that there's shit that you're worried about, but I think you're wrong.
To bind you. Whatever choices you make now, I just hope you find your true potential.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the bad ending. That's definitely the bad ending. Like, holy shit, is that the fucking bad ending? And so many people, I watched people fucking be like, oh, I'm definitely gonna do this one.
RB23.
Oh, let's watch this carefully.
Complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is Allmind, the mercenary support system.
Hi, Allmind.
Welcome back, Raven.
Uh-huh. That's interesting. She went back to welcome back Raven instead of you've returned,
Looks
Raven.
like you passed the authentication.
The second time she says you've
got plenty of
returned.
experience. Should be ready for whatever Rubicon throws at you.
Uh-huh.
I've picked up some work for you already.
That's different.
Take a look, 621.
Okay. So, actually, here, we need to do the thing. So, I need to get the achievement. But then I need to get rid of this, which means I'm going to need to get the achievement and then reset my shit. By the way, they give you exactly enough chips to get the achievement. And now I need to do this. It costs 184,000 because it increases the number based on the number of chips you have assigned. Okay. So we had to do that. That's fine. We're grabbing everything back except for quick turn, because quick turn could fuck me up. Oops. They give you exactly enough chips to get every upgrade. And actually, the last time I streamed, I totally forgot to actually spend the chips that I got that time. And as you can see, I have one left. Now I'm going to need to go into AC data and just load. And it should be 3. Because obviously it fucked some of my shit when I did that. Okay. Now we got to redo these missions again. And let me just consult my quick little guide. Okay. So we don't have to worry about it until we get through the first 4 missions. And then after the first 4 missions, that's when we have fun things start happening again. Okay, so.
Got a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group, one of the corporate
I'm
forces
still gonna watch the
occupying
briefings just in
Rubicon.
case.
Attention, all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dotham. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value, but we cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery.
So there are
Bonus pay will be awarded
3
for destroying their MTs.
different missions this time.
Want the enemy weakened. Consider
3
it an
missions get
opportunity to
changed
prove
on
yourself.
this run.
Press those mercenaries!
2 of them are obvious alternates, and 1 is a
The client doesn't care who does this job,
regular ass alternate.
as long as it gets done.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
We got a corporate merc! They're all to us already. Sneaky bastard.
There. That's one of the artillery placements. The front is protected with armor plating. Attack it from behind.
Deploy for combat. Destroy that AC.
We're clear here. Move on to the next site, 621.
There! That corporate dog!
You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary.
Enemy attack! They're after the artillery! Fight back!
Head to the final site. Keep up the good work. Clear out the artillery here and our work is over.
Fire! Surround that AC!
Show that interloper what makes the Liberation Front strong. Force and act, we stand as one!
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
And we're out.
No new message.
Cool, no new messages. Let's go. Grid 135. Arquebus tells us
Got
to
a
go
job
after
for you,
Balaam.
621. It's an open call from the Arquebus Group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group.
Fuck you, Pater.
The operation will take place in Grid 135, Southern Bellius. Your
Yeah,
objective
there
is
are
to
a
destroy
lot
an
of,
MT squad
like,
sent by Dotham,
every
a
streamer that
Balaam
I
company,
watched so
and a
far,
competitor.
which is admittedly only
Grid
Ouroboros and
135
Pat,
is a key
foothold in Arquebus's efforts to conduct a coral survey
was
in the
like, I'm gonna
contaminated
take
city.
that fucking
You,
destroy the coral ending
independent
because
mercenaries,
air seems
are
sus, and I'm
key
like,
to
what the fuck are you
maintaining our
talking
lead
about?
in the coral survey race.
What's wrong with
The
you?
Arquebus group looks forward to news of your success.
People were going on and on
Briefing
about
over.
like, oh,
And
destroy the
happy
coral, destroy the coral, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm sitting here like, god damn.
You've got ID. Now you need a rep.
Because like when I got to that branching decision point, I was like, I'm gonna like I don't want to kill Carla because I like Carla, but good god damn, is her mission terrible? Her mission is fucking horrifying.
Activating combat mode.
Like what they intend to do is despicable.
Wipe out
And
the
guess
Doppelganger
what?
T squad.
I was fucking vindicated in that view, wasn't I?
Enemy attack! 1AC! Looks like the Arquebus group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send their best person. Intercepting!
They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out 621.
This AC pilot's sharp.
Focus your fire! That merc turned through us. Damn it! Arquebus really scored this time.
Only a few targets left.
Where are they? I don't see them on my scan. Oh, there you are.
Wait. I'm picking up new enemy signatures. Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
There we go.
The enemy MT squad has been eliminated. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Man, the air fight was fucking cool as fuck though. When she staggered me and then hit me with the fucking sword, I was like, she learned that from me! That's my move!
Got a job for you, 621. The Balaam Group sent a request.
Raven, this request comes from Dafa, one of our affiliates. The group has committed to use of military force to handle the Rubicon Liberation Front.
As
Target
opposed to
for this
handshakes
mission
and
is a
puppies.
squad of transport choppers. Destroy them. You'll encounter guerrilla resistance from Baus mass-produced MTs. They're no great concern. You performed adequately in your last sortie, Raven. This did not go unnoticed. We will be watching with interest to see what you bring to the team.
Uh-huh. Alright, time to blow up the transport helicopters again.
Now they're asking for you by name. Keep building your rep.
Now, I wonder what ending... Who's the boss for ending 3 gonna be?
Activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers.
We're under attack! The corporate merc!
Confirmed. Transport chopper down. Keep it at 621. There, take it out.
Hostile match for an AC.
Have no fear. The Coral is with us.
Looks like they've got a mouse tetrapod. It's a cut above the other MTs. Ignore it. Focus on the mission.
ATS overload. Can't see. How are you?
Got the tetrapod, huh? You're a natural, Dis 621. Looks like you got them all. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Alright, now time to fucking go kill a rookie. And then we'll get our first new mission of New Game Plus Plus.
One new message.
I see you're back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their Coral survey. But to the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it.
Now, I think we're actually going to get the choice. We're gonna have 3 missions instead of 2, and two of them are gonna be a split choice mission, right? I mean, no, I
Got a
know
job
that's what's
for you,
gonna happen.
621. It's an open call from the Archivist Group.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Archivist Group. Dafeng, one of our adversaries allied with Balaam, has introduced a new tester AC. It's a sample model from an external architect, featuring extensive assembly optimizations. In the hands of an experienced pilot, it will pose a threat far too great to ignore. This brings me to the request. Intercept delivery of the tester AC.
All right, I'm gonna go
and
AFK
destroy it.
for just 1 second.
The Archivist Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
Alright, I am back and ready to kill a rookie. Let's go.
The target may be a product sample, but it's still an AC. Stay sharp, 621.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We've got a read on the target. Now's the time, 621.
We're under attack! Stay the locals. It's an independent.
The pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty, but don't let your guard down.
I just wanted to call sign of my own.
Tough luck, kid.
Enemy AC destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Okay, there should be a cutscene thing here, probably. I'm gonna guess. And it'll be different from the last
Michigan,
one.
about leaving 621 with the red guns.
Handler Walter, forgot to mention something. The Liberation Front's changing the strategy.
Oh, they're doing that again.
Cozying
Okay.
up to
So it's the
independent
same thing
works.
as we got from New Game Plus.
Great news, if it means more work for 621.
They can try whatever tricks they want. The red guns are ready to smash some heads.
Okay, so we're gonna see a new mission here in a second.
One new message.
About the tester AC you downed. That was being shipped to the Red Guns, Balam's in-house AC squad. They're Balam's main force, and its members are no amateurs. Remember who you're messing with.
Alright, so now you might notice defend the weaponized mining ship. So I'm gonna do this one first.
Got a job for you, 621. You're joining an operation planned by Balam HQ. Check the briefing.
Heard the good news from Walter, did ya? Good. Sit your ass down and listen. Balam's moving in on the Gallia Dam complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending 2 good-for-nothing maggots from the Red Guns, Gun 4 Volta and Gun 5 Iguazu. You're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13.
So I'm gonna go through this mission normally instead of doing the alternate version because, or instead of accepting, because I have a principle in terms of mercenary contracts that I would follow if I didn't have to, like, if I didn't have to do the shit on the last playthrough, and the last playthrough can be considered not me. And the principle that I follow is, if I took a job, I'm gonna do the job. I'm not gonna switch sides mid-mission. That's my personal
Gun 13, huh?
thing.
I'll stick with 621.
You know?
Don't let the Red Guns teach you bad manners.
So, like, I'm gonna kill Swinburne, and I'm gonna just fucking do the damn complex normally. Since I've already done the variants,
Main system activating combat mode.
it's fine to just do it that way, you know?
Balam Group AC Squad Red Guns reporting for duty. Commence mission. Attack! Get in there, you maggots!
Great. An independent merc. He's the wise guy who decided the Red Gun should be taking care of some freelancing.
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Freelancer, but no one even told you why we're here. Well, us free Red Guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, locals for base is next.
Gun 5. Can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
2 targets destroyed.
How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur.
That takes care of the frontline MTs.
That was just the warm-up. Look alive, maggots!
Wait, 621. I'm receiving a coded transmission.
Raven, I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the 2 Red Guns. Our compensation will be double Balam's offer. Awaiting your response.
Sorry.
Interesting. Your call, 621.
Not in it for the money. Whatever the corporations are giving you, I hope it's worth it.
2 generators to go. Keep moving, 621.
Hope you're enjoying the
Oh, you're the actual guy. Okay. Sure.
Good 4. You're not exactly cutting edge either. You want to be next on the scrap heap? Independent mercenary. Oh, damn you, scavengers. Father D'Olion, I've failed you.
Enemy AC destroyed.
Gun 13. Guess you're not just tagging along anymore. Now hurry up and destroy that stinking old dam. We've got a job to do here. Looks like we got competition.
You got lucky, Freeland.
All targets destroyed.
Looks like my good-for-nothings were good for something after all. Field trip's over. Gun 13. I'll keep that lucky call sign open for you.
When they offer double what the red guns are offering, it basically ends up being a wash because obviously we don't get paid with the red. So it just, I mean, yeah,
You got lucky, Merc.
yeah, fuck you,
You were
Iguazu.
the only warm body they could find. The red guns are going to be first over. Have fun watching from the side.
Yeah, fuck off, Brett. Fuck off, bro. Okay, time for the new mission. Escort the weaponized mining ship.
Got a job for you, 621. We've received a request from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Raven, here's an operation that may be of interest to you. We want you to escort the Strider, a weaponized mining ship. There's no end to the Corp's invasion. They've reached the Bonadea Dunes in western Bellius now. Before the invasion, the Strider was our mobile base for extracting and distributing coral. We paid the dozers a fortune to outfit it for combat. It's too precious an asset to lose. Hopefully, we can count on your assistance.
So this is the beginning of...
Looks like we've got conflicting requests about the same ship. You'll be doing the work. You choose.
This is the beginning of the divergence for the third ending. So, you only get this mission if you've done both endings. If you do the same ending 2 times,
Chose the Liberation Front, did you?
you don't get this mission. Even though you're on New Game Plus Plus.
Whatever works to get your name out there. That's the benefit of being independent.
So now,
Main system activating combat mode.
I don't have any idea how this is gonna go.
Commence mission. Wait. Someone's already attacking the ship.
What is that thing?
Okay. Okay.
Enemies on the radar. 621. They're coming.
They're sea weapons.
ID. Not Schneider MTs. Those sea weapons. Defend yourself, 621. I'm not going to
Fuck.
listen to reason. Those are drone weapons
Fuck.
made by the Rubicon Research Institute. Relics that survived the fires of Midas.
2 repair kits remaining.
course there's more.
Helianthus machines. Don't take them head on, 621. They'll tear you to shreds.
Bone wheel skeletons, huh?
We've got more incoming. Way too many for a chance encounter. Focus, 61. Auto thinking.
One repair kit remaining.
Helianthus machines coming in hot. These are dangerous, 621. Knock them down and go in for the kill.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. Light shoulder ammunition at 30%. Left hand ammunition at 50%.
Looks like the last of them. Nothing on the long-range radar.
Okay. That was
You may have
interesting.
failed to protect the Strider, but you had a hell of an excuse. I'll look into this. You go home and get some rest, 621.
So, someone sent a bunch of sea weapons to blow up the Strider since I didn't go. That's interesting.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven.
Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that smashing up some old Institute relics hardly qualifies
Okay,
you.
it is different.
Know your place, you meager dog sitter. The answer is no.
I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on.
Oh, are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place?
We've been through worse than this.
Very well, then. We are also deploying V4, who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
One new message.
Time to meet Rusty again.
Raven, first up, let me apologize.
Oh,
That request to escort the Strider turned out to be something else entirely.
yeah.
I hear those strange machines didn't come from the corpse. Is there some other force that wants to see the Rubiconians fall? Be careful out there, Raven. There's more to this.
Let's buy some of these parts. I'm just buying the parts progressively so that I can get, you know, get the all parts achievement. Okay. Next mission. Regular old Operation Wall Climber.
This request comes straight from Arquebus headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber.
This is V2 Snell, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate.
Yeah, fuck you, Snail.
You will be attacking The Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Uh-huh. Alright. Let's go ahead and put the bunk on. And... right. Vertical missiles. 4, 8, 12. 12.
Your objective is to take the Liberation Front fortress, the Wall. Show them you're worth the credits, 621.
Bunkin' ain't easy.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Arquebus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621, keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, corporation dog! Coral, abide with Rubicon! AP at 30%.
Damn, I fucked it, huh? Ow.
50%.
I really fucked it, huh?
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. You take care of the Baus Tetrapod MT 621.
Force in act! We stand as one!
Fuck you.
Mercenary!
We're under attack. They're in the city.
God damn it.
They're mocking us.
Baus Tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city. Access the bulkhead and break into the wall. Confirmed. You're inside the wall. Be prepared for close quarters combat.
No repair kits remaining.
That's fine.
Do you read me? This is V4 Rusty. You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they'd say. I'll have to step up my own game. Remember, Vesper is an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Keep them back up! We're taking too much fire!
621. I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
All right, let's go.
You must be Raven.
Yo, what's up, Rusty?
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall? That's the Juggernaut, a heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em. This is V4. Understood. Raven, I just got an update from Snail at command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. Hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. He's gone. So much for our decoy.
AP at 50%.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success.
I mean, that was the least accurate timeline that we killed him
Who
in.
you really are. It won't matter.
Like, that was
I've
the
taken
least
that
accurate
contingency into
timeline.
account.
The most not real.
One new message.
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Arquebus was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. The higher-ups are going to remember you now, that's for sure.
I love
As
how
will
we
I.
get all of the sound only, we get all these sound only things as though we ever talk to anyone on anything other than sound only. It's pretty funny. So this is really, so basically, I don't get the rescue prisoners mission because I didn't betray the red guns. This is the new game ++ mission.
Got a job for you, 621.
I don't need to hear this briefing. We know it. Let's restore our regular AC data. And then sortie.
621.
This one we can finish real quick. We just got to get all the logs. And if we don't get all the logs, it only lasts for 4 minutes anyway.
Commence mission. Search the nearby wrecks for combat logs recording engagements with V4 Rusty. That's what we're looking for, 621. I'll analyze it on my end. This log is interesting. I'll make a copy. Nothing the corpse need worry about. This gives us more insight on V4 skills. That makes 3 logs. Some more evidence on what the coral situation looks like.
Unidentified AC.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
Analyzing. This is useful. We've got visuals on V4's AC assembly. That's 5 logs. Worthless. Very interesting. This could be worth something. Seven logs. Nothing we can sell here.
You, AC pilot. You're no comrade of ours, are you? Wait.
Looks like you found pay dirt 621. We've still got time, but we've checked out every promising wreck. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
I killed her in between scanning the final log and when it ended the mission. I think that was like less than 10 seconds.
One new message.
Gun 13 Raven.
I don't think so.
Bagged us some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan. Additionally, on in gunsick privilege leave.
Yeah. That's the same shit. Alright. Eliminate the PCA squads carrying out a mandatory inspection. Mid-route rendezvous with friendly craft. Let's see what the fuck is going on at Boz 2, baby. What the fuck was that we went into on New Game and New Game Plus?
Independent mercenary, call sign Kate.
Kate.
Check the briefing.
Greetings, Raven. My name is
Transcriber.
Kate Markson. I have a special request to ask of you.
That's fake. That's a Mind Alpha. That's a
Concerns
fucking
the
All Mind.
elimination of PCA mandatory
This is All
inspection
Mind.
Squads dispatched to Baus Arsenal Number 2. Aside from Subject Guard, the PCA has also sent an LC squad to put further pressure on Baus.
This is All Mind.
Baus, however, intends to disrupt the inspection with a raid by independent mercenaries. I need you to lie in wait inside the arsenal and ambush the Vanguard squad. I'll disrupt their rearguard squad outside, then rendezvous with you.
This is All Mind.
That concludes the briefing. Looking forward to working together.
That's All Mind. No. I'm gonna repeat the briefing.
Got a job for you, 621. A request from an independent mercenary, call sign Kate. Check the briefing.
Greetings, Raven.
That's an All Mind
My name is Kate
AC.
Markson. I have a special request to ask of you.
And that's the same voice actress as All Mind, just without the machine filter added. She's putting a human filter on her voice.
Guard, the PCA has also sent an LC squad to put further pressure on Baus. Baus, however, intends to disrupt the inspection with a raid by independent mercenaries. I need you to lie in wait inside the arsenal and ambush the Vanguard squad. I'll disrupt their rearguard squad outside, then rendezvous with you. That concludes the briefing. Looking forward to working together.
I am... So, I think the fucking stealth bitches were sent by Allmind in the previous 2 iterations, and this time were being sent instead of the stealth bitches.
What's stranger? A mandatory inspection or a job from another mercenary?
Right?
Whatever happens, handle it. Just like you always do.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate the PCA's mandatory inspection squads.
I'm grateful for your support, Raven.
That's fucking
We'll
Allmind.
rendezvous later on.
Code 1-5. Unknown AC. Where did it come from? Eliminate it.
Subject guard sentry MTs. Watch out for their laser fire. We're clear. Keep moving, 621.
Code 31C, sustaining fire from an unknown AC. Support. Don't give that AC an inch.
Raven, don't underestimate those LCs. Though mass-produced, they're an essential component of the PCA suppression force.
Firepower for an inspection.
We're being pushed back. Got that AC down. Inspection is a priority operation. 2 repair kits remaining.
Looks like you're clear here.
I was right to count on the wall climber. Keep up the good work.
That is absolutely
I
all
looked into
mine.
this
That is
kid.
all mine.
She's not even registered in the arena.
Yeah, of course she isn't.
Be ready for company if her plan to ambush the rearguard goes south.
Code 7-8. Requesting backup. Taking heavy fire. This position's under attack too. Presently exchanging fire.
Right on schedule. Looks like Kate's on the move. Confirmed. The inspection squad inside the arsenal has been wiped out. It looks like we lead Kate.
Raven, I've finished mopping up, but I have something to report.
Oh?
The PCA has made an unexpected move. Let's rendezvous for now.
Okay, where?
You heard the lady. Updating marker data.
We've never been to this part before. It was outside our mission parameters last time. Oh, look at that. That's totally one of the all... Yeah, fucking... That's all mine. That's one of the all mined ACs. It's one of the fucking, like, Alpha, Beta, Gamma. That's Delta. That's gotta be Delta, right?
As much as I'd love to stop and chat, I'm afraid we're rather pressed for time.
Code 2-3. Attending scene. We've got a 3-1C on our hands. Lost the inspection team. Merck's made a big mistake. Instant authorization received. Commencing termination. Raven!
Special Forces craft destroyed. 2 remaining.
Keep it up, Raven.
It can't be. It really is Raven.
Cataphract.
One hostile left. It's not over yet, 621.
Oh,
Special Forces
they
craft
think
destroyed.
now the PCA thinks we're the old Raven.
Excellent work, Raven.
They do. The
You've
PCA
shown me a
does.
thing or two.
The PCA does think we're the old Raven. Also, I'm gonna point out something. I think Allmind and Air have the same VA, and now I think Allmind and Air are Kate. I'm fucking, I don't know, I should have paid closer attention to the credits. But I'm feeling this.
Long time no see, Walter.
I
Looking good for a change.
I think
I see you got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Relatively stable, it seems. But we've run into someone shady.
Someone you want me to look into?
Yep.
Yeah. Independent mercenary. Goes by Kate.
I think Kate is Air and Allmind. Both of them. I think.
2 new messages.
Raven, thanks for the help with the mission. We'll meet again.
Right? Doesn't that like, it sounds like Allmind, but also it sounds like Air. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man.
This request doesn't come from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll
Guess
see
what?
when you check the
Guess what?
briefing.
This mission changes. This mission changes, this mission gets an alternate for this, and I think the reason why is because we've already met Air. I think the reason why is because we've already met Air, and Air has combined with Allmind, and there's some shit going on. I think because this is, I know from my mission tree thing that I have that this is an alternate mission, which is kind of a spoiler for me, but like, whatever.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine.
I think
It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective
I mean,
will be
Kate
to
is
destroy
definitely
the
all
center
mine,
valve at
but
its
is it
core.
also Air?
The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force. Which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
I'm gonna guess that we aren't this time, Walter. I'm gonna guess that we aren't. I'm gonna guess that Kate's gonna show up.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything.
I'm fucking freaking out, man.
It's go time, 621.
I know this mission is gonna change, but I don't know what's gonna change.
Don't worry. Not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary.
Love that.
Get in there and get to work.
Main system activating combat mode.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621. exposed to snipers from all corners. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
AP at 50%.
Oh, well, I was trying to avoid that, but there was a second round.
Two repair kits remaining. Code 3-1C, we've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated. You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Alright, don't skip this because it might be different.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter.
Hey, Sula.
How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn? You.
621, stop. Behind you.
Handler Walter. I'll be coming for you next. First, the dog.
C-125. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Encrypted comms. He must be controlling them too. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Not a problem.
Handler Walter. Forget about the hound.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. 621. Finish off the unidentified mechs.
One repair kit remaining.
You're clear. Forget about them, 621. Back to work. Penetrate the
Well, that was
control
interesting.
center and destroy the target.
Not the same VA, okay. So Kate is definitely all mine. I'm pretty sure Kate is all mine, but Ire is not integrated with her or whatever.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
Okay, what's gonna be different this time? Or was that
Good
it?
job, 621.
Was that the only difference?
We're done here. Head back to base.
I felt like the supply stripper was like damaged.
Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
Well, since they made the Sula fight harder, I'm assuming they're going to make the Balteus fight harder.
Who are you?
Hey,
An
Air.
older type of augmented human, 4th generation.
The reason why I thought that is because Air also has a filter on
Have
her
we
voice,
made contact?
right? So,
I am Air, a Rubiconian.
like, she always has a filter on her voice.
Please,
All Mind always has
you
a
must
filter
wake up.
on her voice.
Before
So,
your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with Henry.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy. I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and maintain contact to support you. Main system, deactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear. The enemy can't take much more.
There we go.
Enemy systems down. It's silent.
The swing charged headshot is such a cool way to end it. A little bit more respect than the swing boost kick, but you know.
You need rest. But first, a warning. The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
Glad to have you back, Air. Ooh. Oh wait, no, this is
friend
the
of
same.
mine sent me this observational data. Look, 621. A localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field, across the Alian Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company.
Ever think about why that is, Walter? You ever think about why that is,
Somewhere in the
Walter?
ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation.
You mean the augmentation that uses coral? I wonder why, Walter.
Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Also that.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Malleus's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
Humanoid human C4621 entering standard mode. One new message.
I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up.
Uh-huh. We're
That's
not gonna
an
do
order.
that.
Raven, I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job
So
from
chapter
Balin
2
already.
doesn't really change
Let's take a look.
from New Game
shall we?
Plus. The Iguazu mission triggers the alternate mission, but so does the All Mind mission. It's like the mission that triggers the Iguazu stuff. The one that both of them trigger the alternate mission. So yeah. Got a bunch of money, so I'm gonna buy a bunch of parts. As I steadily work towards the all parts thing. So we can just do this mission really quick, and then the next mission really quick.
Here's the request from Balin Industries.
There shouldn't be any changes, but just to
They
make
want
sure,
you to
we'll watch the
carry out an
briefings.
advanced survey of the central ice field. To confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Alian Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of Grid 086. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Grid 086 is occupied by the Dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug. It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD. Be prepared for a perilous journey. I'll be here to support you, Raven.
Alright, let's go.
Let me handle getting us into the grid. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems, and manipulating them too.
So,
Commencing infiltration to Grid 086. Creating backdoor into system. Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching. All right, Raven.
man, that's fucking cool.
Let's get to work, shall we?
Main system activating combat mode.
I've sent you the marker data. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
Ow. Well, guess those missiles zoomed in from behind me.
Tourist. You think you could just waltz straight in here? Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible. No. Mad stuff.
Hostile AC destroyed.
Looks like you're having fun, tourist. You know, our RAD loves a good welcome party. Come on in, and let's get acquainted.
How curious. Let's take her up on the offer, Raven. I've gathered data on the woman from that broadcast. Leader of RAD, a formidable dozer faction. She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers. Within half a year, she seized total control and greatly expanded their operations.
Kept us waiting, tourist. Told you we'd love a good time.
Oh, there you are.
Well, you're no slouch, are you? Can't get your help these days, can you? Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
Picking up multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
Barely forgot your fireworks. Interesting. Seems our tourists didn't cut above the rest. All right, tourist. That's enough. You've made your point. I surrender. It's just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through.
Yeah.
Come along now.
Let's see what she has up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
Okay, no, they always look like that.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that in a tourist. Too bad that this is goodbye.
It was a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. Those grinder arms can easily destroy us. Careful.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
Didn't even need to
That's very
resupply,
nice.
really.
Smart choice here. You want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
All right.
One new message.
Hey, tourist. It's me, Carla.
Yo, Carla, how's it going?
I had to work some of my magic to track you down.
Hey, maybe this.
I've got a little job
Maybe in
for
this
you.
timeline you won't
Take a
fucking
look.
die.
Raven, it's highly unusual to receive messages from hostile sources.
You really?
Did she
Not
hack
for
the
me.
Alliance mercenary
Not for me,
database?
Air. It's pretty fucking common for me to receive messages from hostile sources. Actually, Air. It happens all the time. All the time.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. See, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers muscling in. It's the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around, just waiting for a chance to bite. Making a mess is one thing, but the going
Yeah,
after
exactly,
development
Salt.
data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets. Yeah, it's pretty low of them, but at least give them credit for knowing where the value is. Anyway, did I mention that this is all your fault?
You
can
lied
make
and
up for
said
by
it was,
keeping
yeah.
My secrets safe.
Like, you didn't have to have your people shoot at me. That was your decision. I just shot back.
Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get rolling, tourist. Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breaches reached 10%. Firewall's going down fast.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 4 to go.
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist.
Second target destroyed.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground.
How do I get through there? Is there a door over here? There we go. Very bad at this mission.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures. The coyotes are using RADMTs.
4th target destroyed.
One left.
the fuck is this thing? God fucking damn it.
We've got our crypto keys. That's, not great.
So I just got a penalty on the mission
Faster, Raven.
because I don't know where these fuckers are.
Firewall won't hold much longer.
Jesus fuck. How do I get in there? Oh my god. God damn it.
Just in time. They nearly had us. Sent
Fucking.
the coyotes and their pals a little counter-virus. Their servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave. Wait, the radar. Are there more of them?
They're outside. Let's move to intercept.
Hey, Guazu.
Huh. You're the freelancer from the dam raid.
That mission is so This mission is so irritating because of those fucking.
And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch.
Because of the fucking maze.
Guess I can settle the score at
Bullshit.
the same time.
I see the coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist.
I heard about you climbing the wall. Bet you think you're hot shit now. Well, you're making us. Huh? What the hell? They're all over us. Help me out or we're both dead.
One repair kit remaining.
All unidentified machines destroyed.
Now we can finally be alone. Your next freelancer.
Sure about that?
That ringing in my ears again. It'll be peace and quiet when you're gone. Damn it! I would have had you. Don't you dare think you've won.
Looks like it's over.
Little bitch.
I'll have the crew check out those mechs.
Raven, there's unidentified machines who are using encrypted communications. I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
You know, Air, you never did decrypt those on the last playthrough.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from Balaam. decided to take it. Next time, look before you leap. You can't trust anyone on Rubicon. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
It's very interesting that his response to that changes on New Game Plus.
I've managed to decode
Oh,
those encrypted
here we go.
codes.
I just said that.
They identified you as an impediment to the release project. But what is the release project?
That's a good question. All mind, what is the release project? Kate, what is the release project?
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the Intercontinental Cargo Launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder, Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis. But if the fires happened half a century ago...
Then she's like 60 or 70
well,
or 80.
it could just be some dozer inside joke.
Humans live that long, Air. Humans live that long, Air.
This will be our third sortie together, Raven. I'm quite enjoying the routine.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say, Carla.
This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. As Carla said, at this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA's satellites.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
That must be the PCA security system.
Well, nowhere to hide now. Don't get fried.
That's an extremely powerful laser. Be careful, Raven.
Never thought I'd see an AC dancing through the PCA's lasers like that. Nice moves, tourist.
Terminated. Intruder has escaped satellite range. Raising threat level.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
access the container.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics sent to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
The coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fire survivors may have taken the Institute. The dirty work survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
It's taking major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
System's down. The generator's going to explode. They were using coral for fuel.
Well, that's
That
chapter
was
2
quite the
down.
show, tourist. How about we get back on track? Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here. Brace yourself.
All right. That's chapter 2.
By the way,
New game
tourist,
plus complete.
you're Walter's hound, right? Well, guess a dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Oh, and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right? No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece. Hope your luck changes.
Oh, it will, Carla.
Raven? You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment. The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
Easy.
Augmented Human C4621, entering standard mode. One new message.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621. Good. I'm done tying up loose ends. Arquebus found their own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But you can make it work for us.
Raven, I've been looking into the integration program.
Ooh?
And I turned up something interesting.
Oh wait, the integration
It
program.
looks like Allmine's been gathering data on new craft no one even knows about yet. I've installed a backdoor.
Oh, right.
Taking a peek, Raven.
So, I was about to mention the fact that there are three spots in the arena that are, now there's two. 3 spots that, and you don't get chips. AC data added to the integration program, encrypted and accompanied by a note. Delta 1. Elcano has stolen Arquebus technology and used it to develop a new model. The fact that this craft has entered the hands of the Rubicon Liberation Front is acceptable. However, the time is not yet right. We must wait for Arquebus to put the primary factor for the project in place. Alright. Allmine's dirty laundry.
Allmine was keeping this data secret.
Oh, that's Steelhaze Ortis.
Ortus. It clearly isn't a mass-produced AC.
Okay, this is a real fight with...
Why don't we see how it performs?
This is a real fight with Rusty without the infinite energy. I see.
Main system activating combat mode.
Terminal armor.
Target destroyed. That AC was designed for mobility above all else. It would take a special pilot to master it.
It sure would, Air. It sure would. The Needle Missile Launcher.
What do you think Allmind is collecting all this data for?
To make the
I'm
final
concerned
boss for
about what
us?
these notes mean. What is the primary factor?
Needle Missile Launcher developed by Elcano fires stake-shaped projectiles at high velocity that bore through the target's armor. These are non-explosive missiles that rely on raw physical power. That's pretty fucking cool. So get that one. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So there's 2 more of those. That's fun. I think that's a stream for now. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see y'all around. Stream is over.